In the bottom right, we have Astrea. And in the top left, we have Solar. Okay. So, guys, again, thank you for tuning in. I'd appreciate it if you go ahead and follow my Twitch channel. Full-time streamer nowadays. I'm on here all the time, 25 plus hours a week. Hope that you do enjoy lots of StarCraft casting. Holy crap! Proxy pylon! Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Seeing some different stuff here from Astrea. Solar comes down and sees the pylon. Oh, that's hilarious. What? Question mark, question mark. I love it. I love this shit talk. Yes! Let's go. Oh my god, is he walling the bottom of the ramp? Is this real? Solar blocks it. He knows what's happening. Don't forget, this has happened to Solar before when Parting found that one square on the new map. So he can't fully block. Holy crap. Does that mean that Solar wins? I don't know, because I don't know what this is. I love the question mark, though. I love that he literally types a question mark. That's like some of the biggest shit talk you can do right there. And then Astrea just types it right back at him.
Maniseco donated $3.
Okay, we'll do it at the end. Thank you, Minicheco. I promise to replay that after this game. Okay, double Zealot. Double Proxy Gate Zealot Rush. And he throws down the Forge as well. Okay, Cybernetics Core at home. Forge. Dude, the Forge is crazy. You can't see up to the high ground, so like putting cannons behind that is not that strong, right? The length of the ramp, you should have a spine be able to hit. Oh god, he's gonna make a pylon, and are we really? Are we gonna make a pylon here? He has to keep the probe alive though, which is almost impossible. And he starts a gate instead. Okay, so what's happening here, guys, is he makes the gateway to fully make the wall, and the pylon is just there to guard the backs of the Zealots, so you cannot surround them. Beautiful moves from Astrea. What a cheesy, crazy move this is. Dude, he's going to get the hatchery. Or Zealots are going to power this down too quickly. The hatchery has to be canceled. It's one hatch roach against proxy 3 gate. Madness. Madness. Now, here's the funny thing. If he can get stalkers out, well, he doesn't have a lot of gas, right? No, he does have... He has decent gas. He's making 2 adepts, and the adepts will be helpful. But if you get a few range units with these Zealots, the Zealots tank so much and deal so much damage, the range units get lots of free hits there. Okay, he is not doing that well. He morphed the wrong one. That's hilarious. Okay, backs up. Stargate has started. He sees the Stargate. Important, very important. What a crazy cheese, man. Two adepts actually make it up into the mineral line. Some very good micro here. Gets 4 drones. And Solar clears up most of the rest. Couple adepts, I guess they can shade past and force you to chase, right? And I think he's done with the gateway units. I think from here, you go expansion, but you don't have a wall, and you don't really have the minerals to make a wall. And you don't have the forge, right? So you can't even make a cannon. Like, this could be a good situation where you'd make, like, a cannon. Maybe you get a Void Ray to clear these overlords, and you make a cannon, and you're kind of like, yeah, or 2 cannons. And maybe that holds the Nexus, but as is, this doesn't look super hot, right? He's making another pylon at the wall right there. Okay, Void Ray's coming up. Like, I mean, just making any wall here could be helpful. It's just, your minerals are incredibly low as Astrea. Certainly he did some damage there to Solar, but he sacrificed a lot to do that as well. All right, double gateway coming up. Void Ray almost out. Don't forget he has 0 ground units right now. It's kind of funny. Zergling speed is only halfway done, though, so I guess he'll be fine. He'll be able to warp a couple in the wall. Block it off before those get up there. All right, Oracle comes in. Ooh, good attack here. Very minimal defense. Kills 3 drones immediately. Gets out with almost full health. Barely taken a scratch there. Good Void Ray here, helping to block a Ling from getting in. That could have been highly annoying. More Oracles being added in. There's 36 workers for Astrea, 33 for Solar. I mean, Solar he's definitely bruised this game. But my nanny always said, you know, bruised bananas taste the sweetest. Not eating any of those jank-ass bananas, though, and I wouldn't want to play from Solar's position here either. All right, double Oracle flying in. Yeah, 4 kills. Gets out. High health still. Doing a good job keeping some of the creep back as well. I like that. I like that zap of the tumor. That's like, it almost makes me feel more safe as the observer. Like, yeah, look at that creep. It's not going anywhere, man. We're almost 7 minutes in. The creep is like nowhere. It's barely connecting the 3 bases. Really? Really? Yeah, it's like 1 forward tumor. 14 drones have been killed. That's, you know what's funny? Is you can see there that actually more has been lost for Astrea. But do we not like, collectively, Chad, do we not like Astrea's position more? Right? I think we do. A lot of Lings being hatched right now, by the way. If the Oracle energy goes... Okay, he sees the Queens. He sees the Queens off creep. You gotta pull back. You gotta get ready for this. We need shield batteries. We need... lots of shield batteries because there's no forge or anything, right? So he's going to go ahead and start making some more of those. Battery finishes just in time. Yeah, the Stasis Ward does catch a little group of Lings that could have been slightly annoying. 1 Void, 2 Oracle, 7 Stalkers, and Voids. Okay, actually the Oracle's doing real good work there. Unfortunately, loses the battery like super, super fast. One of the Oracle's out of energy. Other one about to be out of energy. Oh, dude, this is crazy. He is just going to break him. Astrea is like a day late and $1 short here. This is rough. Now, he has a DT. That's kind of funny. The layer just started. So, actually, the DT in more subsequent DTs will prevent him from dying completely. That is a funny thing, isn't it? Look at this. He gets the Nexus, but the DTs will chase everything back. Look at this. DT helping to block a little bit. Hitting onto those Queens. The Void Ray going to work too. Oh, he didn't quite block well enough. You know, he's busy doing other things right now. He has to warp in a bunch of pylons. Super mega supply blocked. Getting a new 3rd base set up. Makes a little Triforce there around the 3rd Nexus. And... you know, with he has the DT over there as well. Goes back for a little bit of counter harassment. He sees the layer being morphed, which I'm sure is not a big surprise to him. Obviously, that was a build without any detection. Heavy, heavy attack there from Solar. Still a good probe count here from Astrea. Good thing he saved so many. Wild game. DT blank. All right. Let's do it. Very, very cool. Not as often that you see that upgrade against Zerg. Love it when we see it, though. You know, some of the greatest moments, really, that come to mind are blink DTs. Not... well, in this matchup, I guess, is what I'm trying to say, right? Some SOS games, you know. Obviously, we had that classic game from BlizzCon that was amazing. 16 kills on that DT. Damn. Gotta keep him alive. That guy's a sergeant now. Yeah, that's one messed up thing about the overlay is we can't see the rank of the unit. Right, charge on the way. 4th Nexus coming up. Void Ray doing a very good job of just kind of controlling the center, checking for anything coming in. Oracle's still sitting on the side. I'm interested to see as well. Are those just going to keep diving in for more probes as they heal up their shields, that type of thing? Are we going to utilize those for some more scouting? Or is it really just harassment for those? I feel like stasis wards and scouting I would, like, prefer in a lot of ways. But, I mean, something like that, you're like, okay, there's no hive, kill 2 drones. That's not bad. I mean, if you just get to do that all game, the Oracles have already done what they need to do. You know, this is a nice retirement for them. Yeah, DT Blink gets one more kill, gets out of there. Overseer being made to deal with it. Nice usage of the revelations here to remove some more of that creep. Solar trying to come up. That is not very good surface area for him right now. He is getting a few stalker kills. Astrea maybe being a little bit sloppy. Does pull that back. Oh, DT getting in. Dude, some serious kills. Look at this double DT penetration here. Getting into the 3rd base and the 4th base. 6 go down. Did he get none of them out? Yeah, it looks like both of them died. Ton of banelings being made. Okay, he's going to do the Ragnarok. Let's go. Ling Bane High. Ling Bane Roach Ravager. You just, like, make as much of it as you can and you roll at Protoss. And you have to kill at least a base with this. Dude, the force fields are immaculate. Amazing. Single file Banes make it up, though. Oh, God. The shield battery is working overtime here. Having a hard time, though. Does he have enough to hold on against the rest? Well, the one Oracle is doing a great job. Still a good chunk of Stalkers kind of blinking back and staying alive. All right, well, it looks like he will end up killing this base. Now, don't forget, even though this is a lot of damage that we're looking at, look at the worker counts right now. Astrea is still up 10 workers, so really the actual economy of Solar is not so big. He's putting on a lot of damage, but it's because he's made so many units instead of drones. So he actually doesn't even have a full 4-base saturation, right? 66 drones is actually a 3-base saturation, spread on 4 right now. So obviously he's got like 3 geysers that aren't taken, and he's missing some mineral patches in the main. Maybe the rest of the patches are fine. But it's not like as much income as you would think looking at 4-base Zerg, right? A lot of times 4-base Zerg is going to try to be on 75. 75 plus, right? Like obviously if you're someone like Dark, it's going to be 90 to 100. Anyways, a lot of Stalkers here kind of blinking over to the side. Oh, those Banelings coming in are going to be a pain. Yeah, getting that mineral line as well. Actually, a great split there. Not as much damage as I thought he'd get with those Banes. Stalkers being microed really expertly up this ramp. Looks like the Oracles are going to end up getting picked off. Void Ray still in the center, just putting his little bits of damage on everything that runs by. If this thing had a damage counter, I swear. Maybe only 14 kills, but more like 14k damage. Gonna fly elsewhere, see what else he can get done for the team. Bunch of DTs being made. Ooh, he just picked off an Overseer. This is kind of a sneaky stealth move. If he can somehow get that other Overseer, those 5 DTs can shred the army in a matter of seconds. All right, 5th base is going up. Void Ray gets picked. DT making his way across. Well, let's see. Is he? Yeah, he's going to focus these down. Really paying some good attention to his DT. Look at that, 6 kills. Okay, blinks it, but blinks it to nowhere. More DTs being made. I think it's just for Archons at this point. Honestly, I think this is the best way to play. When your opponent is Baneling heavy, I think it's best, instead of trying to get Storm out, just make it mass Archons. I really do think that that's a great way to play it. Your opponent's main tool is Banelings. All right, make them so inefficient. What is it, 17 Banes to kill an Archon? It's an insane amount. Now, Astrea, he's he's retaking a 4th, but obviously in a new location, this bottom left. Is he going to be able to hold on here? Blinks back, trying to absorb. Now, this is one problem with the Archon strategy, is that's a lot of Ravagers, and they deal really good damage to Archons. The Archons do not do well against units like this. So, several of them get picked off very quickly. I tell you, Dark, always the king of Ravagers. Losing some drones across the... I'm Dark. It's Solar, sorry. You know, losing some drones across the map, but it feels like Solar has basically done this now. I think he's done enough everywhere. He kept this very aggressive style going. He was... It really felt to me, honestly, like he was on the brink of just being too far behind. But he turned on the aggression. He droned at the right times. This was really expertly done by Solar. Hats off to him. Like a very well done game. A very well done game. GG. Solar wins game 1. That was an awesome one. Don't forget that started with the triple proxy gate. Triple proxy gate. That was scouted. Oh my god. My hat came off when I said hats off, and I put it back on.
What? Undercover Underwear cheered. X300, ban the mods. Mod the band. Let chaos reign. Nuke the whales. Dogs and cats living together. Let chaos reign. 2 foreigners in GSL final. Korean somehow still wins. Let chaos reign. Ban the mods. Mod the band. Let chaos reign. Nuke the whales. Dogs and cats living together. Let chaos reign. 2 foreigners in GSL final. Korean somehow still wins. Let chaos reign. What? Menace Echo donated $3.33. Whip it out, big boy. Whip it out, dead infested. Oh my god. Wow, it's so huge. Let me suck now. Goob gob 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 goob gob goob gob goob.
Thanks, man, Checo.
Gob goob gob goob gob goob gob goob. Thanks.
You're welcome. All right, guys, we're going to Neo Humanity here. Astrea against Solar. Oh, this is the map that I wanted. Top left. Our American Protoss player, it's Astrea. Bottom right, our Korean Zerg player, it's Solar. Again, second week in a row having a North American Protoss player. Last week, Trigger made it to the finals, and he ended up losing against Dark. Here, Astrea has already defeated Dark, and he is up here.
33 cents. Artie, is it harder to raise the guys in your family or the guys in the chat?
Oh, the guys in my family, man. Because I can't fuck up with them. There's enough guys in the chat, I can make a lot of mistakes and still feel fine. All right, so we have to mention, right, that previously against Dark, if you just got here and you didn't get to see Dark versus Astrea, on this map, Astrea had one of the most novel games. He had a double gate opener, and that's what we're going to have here. Okay, and Solar actually expanded forward with that third, with the natural hatchery that got blocked, right? So this is an important thing to mention. Okay, so this build, let me explain to you guys, if you were not here earlier tonight, and you should have been, you need to just tune in on Monday nights, man, because I cast this every Monday night, and it's a ton of fun. But what Astrea did previously, and it was so neat, is he went for continuous adept pressure out of this. So he'll make the cybernetics core, right? Oh no, he's doing it differently this time. Ooh, this is interesting. There's his cybernetics core. He leaves a probe on the outside, and he's going to go mine the gold minerals. He might micro those back and forth, I guess. Gold to blue. That works, right? Okay, anyways, he's doing this differently. Previously, he went Nexus and then went Adepts nonstop. Oh my god, he makes a pylon, an offensive pylon down here? Oh my god, what am I looking at? I don't think that works. Does that work? Now to Adepts? Maybe. Now you make the pylon to block and oh god.
X300, you guys
Stanky.
ever see that 1989
Please.
movie?
Stanky.
Oh shit, Artie is still casting. Sorry,
Okay.
Artie.
Thank
Carry
you.
on.
Thank you, Stank. Steve and Kai, thank you, man. Okay, so anyways, the pylon is to just make it so the Zealots can't really get flanked, but it's right on the bottom there, and he surrounds the queen as it comes out. Oh my god, Astrea gonna kill off this queen. He also lets his Zealots target down Zerglings, kill them as quickly as possible. This was perfectly executed by Astrea. You could not, literally could not have done that better mathematically. That was amazing. Now, there's a lot of Lings that have been forced. He's killed a queen already. He blocked where the hatchery was wanting to go. Look at this. Puts these Adepts in. Oh my god, dude. He's doing so well right now. I can't believe the multitude of different builds I've never seen that Astrea has. He is truly one of the most creative players that we have in the pro scene. Okay, the 4 Adepts. Look at this. They're clearing out a lot of Lings. Gonna go ahead and shade through. Dude, very red Adepts. Oh my god. All right, well, those 2 very red Adepts do get knocked down. Still picking off Lings. The thing is, he can lose all that. It's okay. Everything's okay. Everything's fine. He's still making Adepts at home. I believe what we will see from here is consistent Adept production. Maybe in front of the wall. And taking his 3rd base to the side and mining through the gold minerals. That is really what I think we have planned here for good old Astrea. Let's see where he pops them. It really tells you a lot which side he pops things. Okay, well, there's an Overlord in there, so obviously the Stalker will be popped on the inside. That's clear. Okay, shades these through. Okay, if he's going to put those over at the 3rd Nexus, the rest of the units might pop on the inside. Let's see. Yeah, you got to pop them on in no matter what now. Oh, my. Oh, my. That's a lot of damage. He's got to put a building there. Okay, refills the wall. Well, that does kill 1 gate, so that's like 2 units less. He would have 2 more units right now, basically. Gonna go ahead and chase that Overlord. Now, does he go 3 Stargate? I like this. I want to pretend like I know everything about this build. I'm like, yeah, now he should go 3 Stargate. And like, then he doesn't. You guys are like, how does he know? Oh my god. No, he did something similar to this before, but this is a bit different. Obviously, as you can see, he's just now adding some additional gases. He is getting a lot of them. Will he go into those Stargates, though? All right, shading forward here. He's not letting any of that finish. 1 Stargate, 2 Stargate. Is it only 2 Stargate? Huh. All right. Well, his economy is not quite as developed as it was beginning to get in the previous time that we saw this. So that could be part of why he's going into 2. Maybe it's just like an on-the-fly correction. But the thing is, double Stargate will generally stop what triple Stargate will stop. Especially if you're just making with that additional money that you would have been spending on 3rd Stargate, some additional units, right? Like the ground units. Because the ground units are going to absorb attacks and slow things down, so your air units still can kick in. So anyways, Void Ray. I mean, 2 Voids would be good. 2 Voids! 2 Voids! Let's go! Void Ray's coming back. Guys, haven't you missed Sky Toss? Don't you miss Protoss is just sitting there and going carriers every game? That's what I missed. That was my favorite meta. What was your favorite meta? Let's see if he can bring it back. Look at this. He just keeps harassing the front. A cannon goes down. Roach is coming up for the harass, but no, they can't do it. The voids are about to pop. 2 more voids. Let's go. 4 cannons. Oh my god, I'm in love with this build order. This is so cool. This is so cool. And look at this. In comes an Overseer. It sees 2 voids on the way. So, what do you make right now? Do you throw down the Infestation Pit? Hydralisk Den. Okay. Baneling Nest. Okay, okay. So, Lingbane Hydra might be what he's going to aim for here. Blow up the ground and shoot down the voids. But, when your opponent scouts it, you're going Void Rays. Generally, and I was talking about this in the game against Dark, like, you can just kind of go into, we used to see people with Sky Toss go into Storm very, very quickly. That was like how Zest was doing it for a bit. But the more recent developments, which, again, more recent, a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, Disruptors kind of came out to fill that role. Disruptors build so fast, they're so easy to get. You have the Robo, you know, you're not worried about mana and stuff like that. So we might see him just go directly into Disruptor from here. That would probably be the thing that would keep him safest. And look at this. The Void's actually doing serious work. My god, they kill a Queen. They're killing Hydras. Okay, it does end up losing a Void, but who cares? The amount of damage he's doing, this is amazing. This is amazing. Backs it up. Yep, there it is. Well, there is some small chance he goes Colossus. I think you go to Disruptor into Colossus as opposed to just start Colossus, though. Because if you go, like, to Disruptor, I feel like you've really made sure you're not just going to die randomly. And they'll still be useful no matter what. And if you want Colossus, you can still go Colossus after that. But if you're making 2 Colossus, like, 2 Colossus doesn't guarantee holding a push. 2 Disruptors here with the amount of cannons and everything he has, I think they do. Well, that is if he can get them up in time. It looks like the attack may be starting. The spread of Photon Cannons doing a fantastic job. The shield batteries keeping them alive. Look at this. Oh my god, the double Oracle. Trying to pick off as many drones as possible, but he can't micro it all right now. There's those 2 Disruptors. More cannons being made. Great defensive play here from Astrea. Ooh, very, very good one. All right, this Disruptor. He manually targets the Disruptor with that overcharge. Now, this is super dangerous. His 2 Robos are right there. This is a huge problem. There is a possibility Astrea just dies right here. Solar may have gotten him. This strat may just not work for Astrea. We're going to see. Oh, my God. Okay, 2 more get out. Gets a good hit, gets an okay hit, but that's going to be a GG. Dude, I love the strat. I love what Astrea is trying to do. And he's just barely dying each time he does it. I feel like that can end up working. It just hasn't yet. Solar leads 2-0.
Wicked sick.
Hey, Non-Brood War. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate it, man. Hope you're doing well.
What? Undercover Underwear cheered. X300 build order. Has static defenses. Artie? Oh my god, I'm in love with this build.
No one builds cannons, right? I love it. I love it. He's like doing things outside the box. He's using ideas that are really good and fundamental, and I love it. It's awesome. We're going to be going into game number 3 here. All right, guys. We're almost there. It's 2-0. Yeah, it's 2-0 right now. It's best of 5. Give Astrea time. He's warming up. Let's go. Babylon is our next map. And we have in the bottom right, Astrea. And in the top left, we have
A
Solar.
noble attempt donated $3.33. Swatty was in a Reuters chat begging for mod at 4 a.m. last night. It didn't work, lol.
Wow, he's a good mod. Artosis loss. All right. We have that pylon at the front, and followed by a very quick scout here from Astrea. See what he's able to find. I tell you, that last game really, it has me going. Like, these games that we're seeing out of Astrea, really fun, cool stuff. I hope he has something fresh and new for a third game. That would be amazing. And, well, I mean, everything looks pretty standard, pretty normal right now. We're just going to have to chill and wait for a minute. See what comes up next. Gas in the pool. And, of course, the next is going to come down for Astrea. There's a possibility Astrea pulls it back a little bit. You know, maybe he plays a more standard strat here. To try to, you know, start picking up some victories. Like his more experimental, like very weird games definitely didn't work out. Now, just a handful of lings. Waiting for that cybernetics core. I tell you, man, it's hard to fill the first 2 minutes and 14 seconds when it's a standard PvZ opener without tasteless. You know, some people say that he's like got a great voice. Some people say he's good at explaining shit to newer players. You know, some people just love the history about him. But truly, what he was great at was talking about dumb shit for 2 minutes and 11 seconds every single PvZ with me. That was truly his greatest attribute. And of course, I speak about him in past tense because I, like a baby, don't have object permanence. I don't see him right now. He no longer exists. All right, so Stalker pops out, kills that off. This is a robo opener. Robo openers are pretty rare. It's pretty rare to see a robo opener. Now, I would imagine it's going to be Speed Prism, but it doesn't have to be. Observer first. Okay. Yeah, there's the support bay. Okay, so I mean that's not all that weird. Like you can throw out an observer first. Now, the one thing about getting observer first, you don't want Zerg to see the observer. Now, there is a possibility he says fuck it and just goes with the observer and 2 adepts and bust stuff. But the only popular robo opener that exists right now, oh no, is Speed Disruptor. Okay, this is, guys, observers can't shoot. This is a problem. Dude. Not how I wanted it to end. That's 15 probes dead. Ugh. I got bad news, guys. The comeback potential here is severely limited. He's lost 18 probes. His build order is seen. Solar is just out of control across the map. Solar would have to help him with the disruptor draw. You have to be like Gold League or something. It's bad right now, man. It is truly bad. Lots of lings being made as well. Disruptor is obviously not great defense against lings. Can't afford to get the speed, it looks like. Maybe he'll still try it. I don't know if extra micro on a prism is going to do this for you, though. Like, right now, for sure, if you're going to try to come back, you do need to refill your probe count somewhat. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe he gets lucky here. Observer sieges up. Gives him some good vision of what's going on. Okay, gonna get the queen. Oh, man. He actually misses the queen. He gets the... I want to say he did that on purpose. But we know he did not. More adepts being made. No glaives or anything. Lots of lings out. It's too bad he did not hit that queen. See if he can maybe hit a couple. Okay, gets one. Gets one. Warp it another round. No? We don't have the money. Oof. Okay. Warps in a little bit here. You know, I gotta say, like, Astrea is doing as well as you possibly could with this set of units. And for those of you wondering, like, I think it was probably right for him to go, like, pretty heavy on the lings. If you go into roaches immediately, then the disruptor gets a lot of value. It's just roaches have no dodge capability, really. Good pull from Solar. Astrea has to pick it up. Double Stargate. Okay, okay. I like it. Now, what's he going to make out of the Stargate? Because we actually have a Spire starting, too. That kind of makes it interesting. Like, again, don't forget, Astrea is coming from such a poor position here. He has 42 workers. If he had 42 workers the whole time, I'm like, okay, cool. But he went from, like, 23 to 42 over the last couple minutes. So, like, his overall mining is just so poor comparatively. Now, Solar flies in, sees the double Stargate. We might see him, like, he might go Muta, because Muta would counter the Void Rays well. Phoenixes get started. So I think here you could literally just make, like 9 Corruptors, and it's just going to shut Astrea out of any chance of coming back. Maybe you go 2... I don't think you predict he has a Spire here. So you can't really expect Astrea to start countering Corruptors, right? All right, snaps a queen. Not too bad. Going up to 4 Phoenixes. This is really unfortunate, though. The group of Corruptors are going to just slay them. And the funny thing is, like, even if he somehow, like, was okay against the Corruptors, the composition he's making is purely defensive. Right? Like, he's done some harass with it, sure. But at this point, it's like Phoenix Disruptor. You can never attack your opponent with this. Like, it does some harassment, and then it defends. And he's going to have to get back and defend pretty quickly here. Especially as the Corruptors come. That's not going to make him very happy. Ooh! That was pretty damn good for handling 2. He actually ends up missing on the second, but... very good attempt on those splits. Now, unfortunately, the Prism is gone, so he's going to lose the Disruptor. He's going to lose the entire ground army, it looks like. The Phoenix is going to have a terribly hard time. GG is called. And... well... that That does it, guys. It's unfortunate to see 2 weeks in a row the NA Protoss player not be able to beat the professional gamer Korean Zerg. But congrats to Solar. He advances.